They said it was nothing, merely a hunter's mistake. A bit of fire to clear the land, as it had always been done. Sensible, ordinary. But that night, something was terribly wrong. The wind did not behave as it should. It carried the flames far beyond control, deep into the oldest part of the forest. A place long avoided. A place where even the boldest men dared not wander. A place that was never truly empty. And then, it came, a sound no man could rightly name. Not the cry of any creature known to these lands, nor the howl of fox or hound. No, this was something else entirely. It was grief. A dreadful, aching grief, so profound it seemed to shake the very air. A scream that did not merely echo through the trees, but settled deep within the bones of those who heard it. The hunter stood frozen. For one fleeting moment he thought to turn back, to face the fire, to see what horror he had unleashed. But fear, quiet, suffocating fear, held him still. And by morning, the forest was gone, reduced to ash and silence. The village gathered at its edge, speaking in hushed voices. Some swore they had heard it, that terrible cry in the night. Others would not speak of it at all. They blamed the wind, the flames, anything but the truth, because something had perished in that fire. Something that loved, something that was not meant to be alone. Days passed, and the unease began to fade, until the first body was found. A young woman, with child. There were no wounds upon her, no sign of struggle, only her eyes, wide and frozen, as though she had seen something no living soul was meant to witness. They buried her quickly, but the earth had scarcely settled before it happened again. Another woman, another unborn life, taken without a sound. Panic took hold of the village. Doors were barred before dusk. Candles burned through the night. Husbands sat awake in silence, listening, waiting, praying that whatever lingered beyond their walls would pass them by. But it never did. From the forest there came a sound, soft, faint, a low, broken cry drifting upon the wind. Not rage, not hunger, but sorrow. A sorrow so deep, it felt endless. The elders began to whisper of older things, of what lived in those woods long before the village ever stood. Not beast, not spirit, but something between. Something that felt loss and remembered it. Something that did not forgive. And slowly, the truth revealed itself. The fire had not simply destroyed the forest, it had taken a life, a mate, and something more, a child, never to be born. What remained was not merely a creature, it was grief made flesh. The deaths were not random, they were not without purpose. Each one, a dreadful reflection of what had been stolen. A balance, cruel and unforgiving, being forced upon the living. The hunter knew, though he spoke not a word, he knew. But guilt is a coward, it hides, it waits, it whispers that silence is safer, until silence demands a price. One night, the crying stopped, and in its place came footsteps, heavy, slow, drawing closer. The hunter sat alone in his home, lantern trembling in his hand, as the sound reached his door. Then, a knock, not frantic, not wild, but deliberate. He opened it, and there, in the darkness, it stood. Not a beast of rage, but something broken, something hollow. Its eyes did not burn with fury, but with loss. For a moment, neither moved, and in that silence, the truth passed between them. "I didn't know," he whispered. The creature tilted its head, as if remembering a world before the fire, before the pain. Then slowly, it stepped aside. Behind it, the shadows of the forest stretched wide. An invitation, a judgment. The hunter understood. This was not the end. It would never be the end. Because grief does not die. It lingers. It waits. And sometimes, it walks. The next morning, the villagers found the hunter's home empty. No blood, no struggle, only ash scattered across the floor. And deep within the forest, a new sound was heard. Not crying, not hunting, but something far worse. Silence.